Hi lads and lasses, Modest Pelican here, looking at the Frontlines game mode in Battlefield 1. If you enjoy this video, please become a Jehovah's Pelican and knock on everyone's door in your neighborhood telling them to subscribe. If they don't subscribe, slit their throats and drink their blood in front of their loved ones, as this really helps spread the good word of my channel. Okay, so Frontlines is technically described as a symmetrical head-on conflict where the contested objective flag can move in both directions, allowing teams to move closer towards their enemy's base to try and destroy it. Non-technically, Frontlines is best described as a clusterfuck of gas grenades, explosives, and a bunch of dodgy malakas lying on their stomachs, bipoding with light machine guns. Each game starts off the same, where both teams will fight over the initial central objective like it was the one attractive girl at a small country town's school. Winning this first fight is a good way to show the enemy team that you mean business, but also that you don't go outside very much and as a consequence are basically an MLG Battlefield player. Obviously, the Frontlines game mode is meant to somewhat resemble the real-life Frontline struggles, and so you'll find that if the teams are evenly balanced, you can have some pretty sweet matches. The key phrase there is if the teams are balanced, because in my experience, the Battlefield 1 team balancer works about as well as my dick does after 11 beers and a kebab. The game will finish when one team reaches the final stage and destroys the two telegraphs or the timer ends. Quite amusingly, there didn't always used to be a time limit on this game mode, and so you could hypothetically have games that went forever, and they would often last around 2 hours. I remember I played this game on Verdun Heights, and it was impossible for us to capture the next objective, so we just went back and forth and back and forth. I had to bloody put my controller down and make a piece of Vegemite toast and a cup of tea just to ensure I had enough stamina to finish the game. When the game finally did finish, most players in the lobby had well over 100 kills. Maybe it was a strategy DICE was testing to increase their concurrent active players by just never letting them finish a game. I'm not 100% sure, but the old Frontlines was frankly preposterous. In fact, 2 Portuguese Battlefield players actually died from dehydration and starvation with their controllers still in their cold little hands because a game of Frontlines went for so long. Nah, just kidding. Jokes about death are still funny though, right? Speaking of funny deaths, check out this Frontlines kill my mate Jezzo hit on me. First he picks up a spot flare kill and then starts slaying with the famous Colibri. Whilst dodging bullets as he dances around like a stripper whose rent's overdue, he then clambers the small wall and then, well...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Anyway, Frontlines is damn good fun and works well with all playstyles, whether you want to run around as an assault player pissing everyone off with explosives and a shotgun, or play as the scout class and piss people off by sniping them in the head, or run support and piss people off by bipoding with an LMG, or play as medic and piss people off with the Fedorov. Wait a minute, it seems like everything just pisses everyone off in Battlefield 1. Could it be that maybe we the people complaining are the problem? Nah, fuck that, we are legends and the only thing we should be concerned about is buying a snorkel so we don't literally drown in pussy. Back to Frontlines. After you eventually push your opponents back to their final objective, you are given 40 tickets to try and detonate their 2 telegraphs. This part of the game is basically the same as Rush. This is the moment where if you are attacking, you want to go straight for the jugular, and if you are defending, you want to dig in, fight hard, and also pray that the scared virgins on your team don't rage quit the game. Anyway, Frontlines is honestly a great concept for a World War I game mode, and with balanced teams and on the right maps, it makes for some damn good old-fashioned fun. Lads and lasses, many of you write to me with the same question every week. I get literally millions and millions of comments asking, hey there Mr. Pelican, how can I get laid with minimal effort? Well, if you want to easily get laid and also increase your chances of becoming rich, look no further than the Modest Pelican merchandise collection. Wearing these items will drastically increase your sex appeal and luck. We've got mugs, we've got blatantly ripped off Pornhub designs, we've got hoodies and t-shirts. Anyway, for any of you that are interested, a link to the merchandise is in the description. You guys are bloody legends, thanks for watching, and thanks to my patrons. Until next time, and as always, stay classy.